Greetings everyone, this is Walk Ride Fly joining in from Midtown Manhattan, New York City. Today is October 5th, 2022 and the time is 6:45 local time, close to 6:45 p.m. local time, and the temperature is 57 degrees Fahrenheit. So I figured before I go outside of the station, I'll show you a little bit of Penn Station rush hour chaos. There we go. Greetings Tanahela Johnson, Mike DeJordy, greetings Stephen Barrier, Monica, Joss Dean, all the way from the Netherlands. Greetings Alfred Close from Canada. Greetings to you Judith. Nice seeing you. I see Sue Bra. Greetings. Is that the LIRR? Yeah, you can catch the LIRR Long Island Railroad down that way. Straight down. Yeah, so from Penn Station, you can catch pretty much most of the trains and the buses and or the trains and Amtrak and New Jersey Transit to different parts of New York City, upstate New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Long Island, everywhere. Yeah, this is Penn Station. I'm in Penn Station. Hey, Timeless Fluid Art, how are you doing? How are you doing, Alex Mondelli? Greetings, Annie Bertha Nelson, how are you doing? From St. Lucia, nice. What's the weather like in St. Lucia today? Oh yeah, by the way, you can connect, you can walk to Long Island Rail. You can walk between LIRR, Long Island Railroad, and Penn Station. They're right next to each other. They're right next to each other. Greetings, everybody. All right. I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. Let me keep going. All right, there's one exit that way. Exit down this way, but I like this exit, so we're going to go out this way. All right, and obviously they're doing a lot of renovations to improve the Penn Station, to bring it to standards, world standards, hopefully. And they're still working on it. That is, the one on the left is the Moynihan Train Hall, and this is the Gateway, which we're gonna see soon. Anyway, there's a lot of construction going on, so. And the Concourse Project, where LIRR is right there. Penn Station reconstruction to the far right. Anyway, there's a lot of work being done, so that's why you're seeing a lot of tarp, scaffolding, and open structures. Anyway, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here since I've done a few videos on this. I am going to go outside shortly, but I just wanted to show you what rush hour traffic looks like these days in New York City. Rush hour, not traffic, but just in general, rush hour in New York at Penn Station. Anyway. See a lot of people running to catch the trains to different parts of New York, outside of the city that is, and also to New Jersey. Port Washington, I see Huntington, I see Babylon, I see Far Rockaway, Long Beach. All right. We'll save this for another time. We have done a couple of videos here. Anyway, this is the East Gate. Yoshiko, greetings to you. Hello, hello.
Please be careful while riding the escalator. Please watch your step getting on and off.
Please keep your feet and personal items away from the sides of the escalator.
Please watch your step and face forward at all times. Please hold on to the handrail while riding the escalator. Do not sit on the steps or the handrails. Please
Judith Hinton is saying things have really changed in Penn Station. Absolutely. Slowly but surely, I think it's going to come to standards. Hopefully, world standards. Because when you look at train stations in other countries, even in developing countries, they do a great job, making a better infrastructure in general, and better train stations, bus stations, everything, but we're still like way behind with regards to infrastructure, especially transportation. So hopefully things will get better in New York City, hopefully. All right, so now we are looking at rush hour traffic in New York City. Apparently it's gonna come and go until probably like 9:30 p.m. It's about time, right? I agree, Judith. I agree. It's about time. In a city like New York City, it has to be world standards. I mean, honestly, they collect a lot of money in taxes. They also collect a lot of money in fees, from tourists. There's a lot of tourism. Obviously, not as much as it used to be, but there's still a lot of tourism. So they're collecting the city's collecting a good amount of money. So they should at least invest in better infrastructure, and I'm glad they are. Anyway, so I guess the Rangers are playing tonight. I'm seeing a lot of people wearing a Rangers jersey, so I'm assuming they're playing tonight, playing somebody. I don't know. I don't really follow sports anymore. But anyway, so that is adding to the traffic that you're seeing, the human traffic and the vehicle traffic. So we have both human rush hour and vehicle rush hour. Both. Anyway. Let's go down this way.
This is just like this is where a lot you get, like you say before, you get so many people like 700 and again, I think a lot of it is like,
Ed Potke, how are you doing? I guess it's raining over here, huh? That is the entrance to MSG, Madison Square Garden. That is where the game is being played. The Rangers with, I don't know, with some team. Anyway, let me show you. Let me show you the entrance. Let me show you how busy it is. Let me show you how crowded it is right now. Can somebody look up who they're playing tonight? Who the Rangers are playing? There's another entrance this way to the Penn station. Here you can connect to the New Jersey Transit, Amtrak, and Long Island Railroad. Anyway, friends, I've said this a million times, and I'm going to say it again to those who might have just joined the channel or maybe subscribed to the channel recently. If you want to go to DC from New York City, the best possible way to get to DC is taking Amtrak. Amtrak is the best and fastest way. It might get expensive, but if you plan ahead, if you know you're going to be in the city and want to visit DC, I would say book in advance and you can get a good deal. You can get a nice, decent seat in coach for $40 or a very nice seat in business for about $70 if you book in advance. But I would say book at least a month and a half in advance, at least. Anyway. They're playing Bruins? Ah, okay. Are Bruins from Cali? Where are they from? Ladang, thank you for joining, by the way. Bigfoot, Abba, they're playing the Strangers. The Rangers are playing the Strangers. Nice. Anyway. Let's enjoy some rain walk on ambiance in New York City here. There's not much rain, but at least there's a little bit of drizzle. Preseason game. Ah, what's up, Magnus? Oh, Boston Bruins. Oh, okay. Man, am I that disconnected with the sports world? Man, why am I saying Bruins? Ah, because of UCLA Bruins. That's what I was thinking. UCLA Bruins. The UCLA team is Bruins. That's what I'm thinking. It's a preseason game. I see. That makes sense because it's kind of busy, but not that busy. So, absolutely makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. By the way, friends, so the most expensive apartment building, the most expensive listing of an apartment building in the US at the moment is in New York. The apartment is on the market for $250 million. I don't know if you heard me right. There's an apartment building in New York City that's on sale or on the market for $250 million. The most expensive apartment listing in the United States at the moment. It is 3 floors. It is at the Central Park Tower, the tallest residential building in the world. It has it has 8.
My line of work.
It has 8 bedrooms, 11 bathrooms. It has a private ballroom. Ooh, friends and family, let's enjoy the view right here for a moment before we get hit by cars. Anyway. All right, I guess everybody's going to the game. Let me get my checkbook, right? That's what I said. I said, how fast and how soon can I write the check? Anyway, what else could I say about the apartment? It's about 17,500 square feet. What else? It is on the 131st floor of the building, so you're gonna have a spectacular view regardless of Central Park and the city. Indian Mastiff is saying, would it be great if you could do a show tour of the apartment? Just pretend you are interested. Oh, my friend, when it comes to those apartments, that's a fantastic idea. I like that idea. But when it comes to those apartments, usually you have to go through a broker, right? And the broker, when they arrange a time to see you, they do a lot of things. They set up a car for you, a chauffeur, to drive you around. They have, somebody waiting for you. Sometimes to meet up with you before, to discuss, a few things before, taking you to the apartment building. And sometimes, they might take you out to dinner, to lunch, it's a whole spiel. It's sales. So they do a whole lot. So some of the interested buyers are actually flying in from different parts of the world just to see the apartment. Literally, they're going to be in the city for a couple of days just to see the apartment and then flying back. So the brokers have to literally, set up a time to see the person, most likely a billionaire. All right, let's go down this way. And they have to do, they have to set up a lot of activities. It's an entire experience. When you are interested in a house like that, in an apartment like that, they go above and beyond to make you comfortable, to make you interested, and to make sure that, you have a great experience. Even if you're not buying, they want to build a relationship with you, so they go above and beyond to make sure that your experience is phenomenal. So anyway, can you imagine? I set up a time with a broker, and they take me out to lunch. They do this, they do that, and then I'm like, oh no, I just wanted to see the apartment so I can share it with friends on YouTube. I'd be like, oh yeah, to make sure that you pay. That's I don't want to explicitly say that, but you said it right. Yep, they usually they do the pre-screening to make sure that you qualify for that apartment, because they know that some people are just gonna just show up just to see it, so yeah, usually through conversations and interactions, they're going to ask you what you do, what made you interested in the apartment, and this and that, and then they're going to find out if you actually qualify for the apartment. Anyway, another entrance to the Madison Square Garden. That is where the game is going to take place. As you can see, a lot of Rangers fans are coming in different directions. And here is another entrance to the Pennsylvania Station, or Penn Station. There you go. Such a group of lively people out and about. Definitely, I guess everybody's in that game spirit, everybody's happy. They're hoping, their team wins. They're excited. Can't wait. By the way, friends, for those of you who don't know, Amtrak has its own police department, and there it is. There's their car. You don't see them. You don't see them as often, but they're here. Ed Potke is saying, I am a rural person. You know what? I think rural America especially has a lot to offer, to be honest. It's just, of course, once you get used to the city, it's kind of hard to let go. But I think rural America, in general, in general, rural areas can be relaxing, less stressful, you know, less chaos, less crowds, more safe, more value for your money, more possibly less options, of course, compared to the cities. But yeah, there's good and bad, you know, both with cities and rural areas. You live in rural Virginia. How far are you from, say, Richmond, Virginia? If you're not too far from the city, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. You can have both, you know, you can enjoy both. You know, if you want to go to the city, you can go to the city on the weekends, you know, enjoy the chaos, the crowds, you know, possibly watch some shows, you know, watch games, you know, and then come back to your quiet rural neighborhood. Oh, Janet Biwick is saying, what's Amtrak? Oh, my apologies. I'm assuming that everybody's kind of aware of Amtrak. Amtrak is our train system. What does Amtrak stand for? Is it American? I don't know. I don't want to say track, but I kind of want to say that. But anyway, Janet Biwick, it is our train system. It's not, you know, the fancy train system that you think of, you know, or just like the fancy train systems that Europeans have, but it's good enough. It's good enough for us. Not bad. And especially the Acelia lines are much nicer than the regular lines. Both are within the Amtrak system. And the Acelia system, for instance, from New York City to DC is faster and nicer trains. When I mean nicer trains, I'm not talking about like the nice trains that Europeans have. I have taken trains in Europe between London and Paris, and man, those trains are nice. And I've also taken trains between different cities within Italy, and I thought they were very, very nice. The seats are nice, the trains are newer, the train stations are much nicer. Kind of like the Moynihan train station that we have right now. But in any case, we do all right. We do all right, and Amtrak is good enough for us for right now, at least. And obviously countries like Japan, they take it to the next level with their bullet trains, faster connections, extensive routes, all that good stuff. Greetings to you, Valerie Wood. Did I see Brooklyn? Greetings to you. I worked for Amtrak for 21 years. Wow, how it has changed. When did you retire, or when did you stop working? Yeah, so this is the new train station. This is the Moynihan train hall. I did show it before, and this is where you can take the Long Island Railroad. Much nice. Guess what? Guess what, Brooklyn? There's wait. I would say this is one of the best. Anyway, connection is not going to be the best in this location, so bear with me, friends. Upside down New York City skyscrapers. And from here you can connect to the streets to different train stations, platforms. And of course we do have some stores, cafes, bakeries, and more. There's a lot over here. It's a proper train station. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, this is the Moynihan train hall. This is the newest train hall in New York City. Anyway, let's keep going. The upside down art piece cost New York $8 million. Natasha, no way. $8 million? I had no idea. Wow. $8 million? That's a lot of money. But sometimes I feel like, you know, they're in cahoots with like the people who design these types of art. And I feel like, you know, the people designing those types of art or arts feel like they can overcharge the city because, you know, it's New York City and it's a new development. So I feel like they probably overcharged them. $8 million? Really? What is it made of? Like some Louis Vuitton metal? I'll make the comparison to Chicago. Nice. You're gonna try the pizza and hot dog and compare it to Chicago. I don't know. I think New York is better, man. I think New York is better. I've never been to Chicago, but I feel like New York should be better. I'm hoping it is better at least. Anyway, Gary Ting is here. How you doing, my friend? It's so lovely to see you today. I know it was supposed to rain, but it did not. So here we are, walking in New York. All right. Let me put my external camera so that the sound doesn't bother much. Strong winds tonight. By the way, this is another entrance to the same train hall. You can enter different directions. There's also a food hall, as you can see. A proper food hall, that is. Gary Ting, we're definitely singing in the rain tonight. What was that song? Frank Sinatra song. Start spreading the news. I am leaving today. I wanna be part of it. New York. New York, New York. Right now I'm on 9th Avenue and West 33rd Street, and I came this way because I want to show you a very nice shot of the Empire State Building. Valerie Wood, are you laughing at me for attempting to sing Frank Sinatra song? Frank, or for messing up Frank Sinatra's music, Frank Sinatra's iconic music. Sally Cepillo, you think I'm pretty good? Think so? I might have pissed off a lot of people right now. They're like, how could you? How could you mess up this iconic New York music? I wanna wake up in a city that never sleeps. New York, New York. One of these days I'm gonna practice and I'm gonna show up and I'm gonna blow your minds and you're gonna be like, oh, we made a mistake. He can actually sing. And he's singing Sinatra really, really, really well. Oh, we take back everything we said about his music, his singing abilities, his talents. Did you take a screenshot, Ladang? We're gonna come back though, so no worries at all. Alright, I do have a couple of friends who work here, so in case we run into them, we're gonna say hello. Because here you can find EY, the consulting firm, Ernst & Young, Accenture, a law firm, and the office for the NHL, the National Hockey League. And everybody's leaving office right now, so. Anyway, Matt, if you're watching, what's up? Grace, hello. Oh, we have Henry here today. What's up, Henry? How are you doing? Henry and Renee, how are you guys doing? Correction officer for lockdown is saying that people are walking with such fast pace. You know, it's so interesting. Sometimes New Yorkers, even if they don't have to be anywhere because it's just a habit, they walk fast. This is why I like streaming, because I can slow down, you know, just like take my time to look at everything. Look around, you know, talk to people, observe everything. If I wasn't recording, I'd be doing the same thing. You just get into the habit of just, you know, just walking fast everywhere. Even if you don't have to be somewhere, even if you're not in a hurry, you just walk in a hurry. Anyway, to my left is the Penn Hotel here, one of the nicest hotels in the city in Midtown West. Really, really, really nice hotel. So the suites in this hotel can go up to $3,000 a night, but it's a suite, you know. It's not like the Baccarat Hotel, just, you know, regular room being $1,500-$1,600 a night. Anyway, one of my absolute favorite coffee shops in the city, Black Fox Coffee Company. They have a location here. They have another location in the financial district. That is the one that I know very well. I've only been here maybe 3-4 times, but regardless, same company, great service, great coffee, awesome people. I would say one of the top 10 coffee shops in the city, in my opinion. I love it, and it's connected directly to the hotel, so you can, you know, grab your coffee, go to the lobby, chill for a little bit, relax, you know, hang out, and then go somewhere else. And I would highly recommend it because they do have a really nice lounge area here in between the hotel lobby and the coffee shop, so you can come here, chill, and hang out with friends. Or by yourself, read, you know, do some work. Why not? It was supposed to rain, but I guess no rain. That's no bueno. I wanted to walk in the rain and sing in the rain. That should be hard to chill when you just spent $2K, right? No, I'm saying, you know, you could just come here, you know, just to enjoy the coffee in the lobby. Oh yeah, if you're spending $2,000, you might as well enjoy every part and parcel of the building. Everything. The lobby. Anyway, this office right here, this building on this side is offices for JP Morgan and Amazon. Greetings to you, Najuma Brown. Greetings. Oh yeah, Natasha, if you're spending $2,000, you might as well use Everything, every amenity in the building, you know, the gym, the hair salon, just, you know, whatever you can find. The lobby, the coffee shop, all that good stuff. You know, surprisingly, especially during the high seasons, most of the suites in that hotel are booked, like booked in advance, weeks, sometimes months in advance. Months in advance. All right, the shops at the Hudson Yards to my left here. We haven't been to the vessel, so I figured, you know, we check it out, see what's new, and then head back to possibly uptown. All right, just give me a second here. Natasha saying I'd be stealing towels, notepads, and the Bible. I don't know if they have the Bible at that hotel. Are you sure they do? Maybe they do, but I know most Marriott hotels, I believe all Marriott hotels have the Book of Mormon and Bible, right? I think they have both. I don't know about the Pendry Hotel. I don't know about that. And here is the office for Time Warner, CNN. Don't steal the Bible, right? Thou shalt not steal. That is literally one of the important golden rules from the Bible. And you actually want to steal the entire Bible. That's no good. Anyway. But funny enough, some hotels will send you a bill. So Natasha, let's say you stole a couple of items from the hotel, and a couple of weeks later, they'll do the math and they'll send you a bill. Or sometimes they might charge your credit card directly right away. So, and there's a lot of stories of people who stole items from hotels that have been caught and that have been charged. Nobody's like most hotels are not gonna go back and forth and argue with you. They're just gonna charge your credit card directly. I know you're not gonna do that, obviously. I know you're joking, but I'm just saying. Some hotels, they will charge you directly. They'll charge your card on file directly. Anyway, Robert Blaisdell, greetings. Thank you so much. Oh, I actually have never seen your name before. Where are you watching from, Robert? Thank you so much for the super chat. We appreciate you. Thank you, Robert Blaisdell. I'll remember that. Anyway, one of my favorite gift shops in the city is this one right here, the Vessel store. They have two stores within the area. One is here, and the second one, Edge. One of the newest observation towers in the city. Anyway, you can find that up there and over here as well. They have some really cool items, high quality items, unique items, stuff that you're not gonna find, items that you're not gonna find in other gift shops, because most of the gift shops in New York City, they pretty much sell the same thing, the same, tacky items, low quality items. But these guys got it. These kids got it. these kids bring a lot of high quality items, unique items that you can take back for yourself or for one of your besties, your BFFs, your family members, your loved ones, whatever it might be. And it's gonna be a good souvenir. You can see really nice mugs, nicely designed mugs, cups, hats, t-shirts, hoods, hoodies. I said hoods, hoodies. They even have shot glasses. They have really nice umbrellas and all that good stuff. You can also buy your ticket for the Edge here instead of waiting in line up at the observation tower. You can just get it here and be cool and go up there and just walk in. Anyway, if I had to compare between the Edge and the Summit in terms of, observation tower, I would choose Summit, slightly higher. But both are fantastic. I would say number 1 is Summit. I would say number 2, slightly lower than Summit, would be the Edge. And then you have the other observation towers. Anyway, this is the vessel. I think it's still closed. You can only go up to like the first floor because there has been a lot of unfortunate incidences here at the vessel. Anyway, and to my right is the Equinox Hotel and apartment. There are a lot of apartment buildings that are on sale on the market now. Some are 5, some are 7, some are $8 million. You can find a deal. Definitely a lot better than the apartment that I mentioned earlier that's worth $250 million at the Central Park Towers. Definitely cheaper than that one. Marina Falcon is saying, "Dear Walk Ride Fly, thanks for the ride. I'm really enjoying. I love video. Your comments. Awesome. Thank you for joining. Let us know where you're watching from. Let us know. All right, and this is the Edge. Entrance to the Edge. So this is one of the places that we have visited quite often, especially during Christmas. During Christmas, you must come here. You must visit the Edge and this entire development here. It's going to get a lot better. They're still building buildings. They're still working on a couple of structures. They're still working on the park and different things here. So possibly by the time, whoops, I almost fell. By the time you visit, it's gonna look a whole lot better than it is right now. But regardless, it's gonna look amazing. Everything gets decorated. Most of these streets get decorated. And here we have the Bella Abzug Park. Richard Wolf is watching from LA. Nice. And then we have Moisey from Australia. We do have a couple of people from Australia here today. And obviously when you're in New York City, don't forget to look up, because how else would you know the beauty of New York City, right? If you don't look up. Eduardo is watching from Brazil. Greetings. Marcia is watching from Jamaica. Wait, Jamaica, Wisconsin, or Jamaica, the country? All right, and here we have the 34th Street Hudson Yards subway station. This train station will connect you to Times Square. If you want to go to Times Square, let's say, stay in Midtown, or you are in Times Square and want to visit the Hudson Yards, you can take the 7 train. It's an easy, short ride. And guess what? This is also one of the newest train stations in the city. And as you can see right now, it is today, Wednesday, October 5th, 7:29 p.m. I'm going to show you what it looks like because I'm so proud of some of our train stations in New York City. I know we have a lot of shitty, crappy, I apologize for the word, crappy train stations throughout New York City. But, oh, West Indies. Ah, okay. I thought it was Wisconsin. I was like, ooh, that makes sense. Ah, okay. There's no train. West Indies. Whoops. Whoops. Thank you, Marsha. Thank you for the update. All right. Anyway, this is the Hudson Yard station here. As you can see, it's very new. Well maintained. Very clean. Benjamin. Oh, is that the West Indies flag or is that the Caribbean flag? That's like the common quote unquote Caribbean flag, right? I have no idea. I just got here. Sorry. Yeah, it seems like the trains are not running though. Or maybe a delay. Natasha P, how much did this cost New York City residents? How much did it cost us? How much did it cost taxpayers? Ray of Sunshine is saying, Rob, you're telling it like it is today. My apologies, I didn't mean to use that word because I know a lot of kids watch, so I gotta be very selective with my words, you know what I mean? This is a family channel. We don't want to teach kids, you know, the terrible words. But anyway, this is also one of our newest train stations in the city. Well, at least I don't want to be the one teaching them those words, you know. I don't want to be the one showing them things that they shouldn't be seeing, or I don't want to be the one teaching them the bad words, you know. Let them find out later in life. Not for me, you know. Anyway, that was the Hudson Yards station. I'm so proud of showing you that train station because, you know, most of our train stations are below standard, subpar, substandard. So yeah, whenever there's a nice train station, I'm always happy to show it to you. Whenever there's a beautiful train station, I'm gonna share it. And then, hey, greetings to you, Adriana Rodriguez. Hello, hello. All right, let's go back to Uptown or maybe Midtown. Or continue on Midtown. Natasha, I would assume that one would probably cost us, I don't know, 5-6 million, maybe. Because it's kind of like a mosaic art, right? Probably cost us a lot of money. Greetings to you, Daryl. How's everything going? Ooh, let's see what they got over here. They got the cinnamon swirl. They got the almond Danish. I got a few drinks. Looks like everything is sold out. This might be actually a very, 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 very good location. This is vegetarian halal food. This is possibly a really, really good location because there's a couple of offices here, and you know, people have started returning to their offices. So I'm sure these guys are doing pretty well now. I'm pretty sure they're doing pretty well. Warren Vaughn, have you been to anime convention at the Javits Center? Oh, I forgot to mention the Javits Center. No, I have not. I have not. But I have attended a car show at the Javits Center a couple of times. So if you happen to be in New York City and if you are into anime, games, or cars, just look at the schedule for the Javits Center and see what events are coming up. And you can attend some shows. I attended car shows twice, and I'm telling you, it was one of my best experiences in New York City. Oh, there's also a coffee convention, which hasn't happened for the last couple of years. There's also a coffee convention that happens at the Javits Center. But if I had to choose, I would definitely choose the car shows. Man, car companies from every part of the world show up at the Javits Center bringing their best and latest cars. So you're gonna see all your Rolls Royces, Bentleys, Mercedes, Maybach, Ferrari, you name it. All these companies bring their latest cars and make a big show. And the entrance fee is not that expensive either, so you can definitely enjoy it, and it's definitely worth it. I would highly recommend it. And Warren Vaughn, thank you very much. Thank you for the super chat. We appreciate you. We appreciate your support. Are you watching from Canada or from? I'm assuming you're watching from Canada, right? Alfred Juan Navarro Valez, greetings from Peru. Can you be vegan in New York City? Is that possible? Yes, absolutely. There's a lot of vegan restaurants in New York City. I know I often show non-vegan spots, but there's a lot of vegan restaurants throughout the city. You can definitely be vegan. You can be gluten-free. There's a lot of bakeries actually that are gluten-free. You can be vegetarian. There's so many options in the city. Anyway, this is Maman. I've shown you this Mediterranean cafe a few times. They do have a couple of locations throughout the city. One thing that I would recommend, one food that I would recommend at Maman is the shakshuka. Their shakshukas are pretty good. I would highly recommend it. Anyway. Warren Vaughn is saying you're neighbors, so Canada, right? That's awesome. That is awesome, my friend. All right, let's keep going. Hello, RK516. Greetings. Greetings to you. Algacimo. Wait a minute, Janet Biwick. Snow in New Zealand? I didn't know it snows in New Zealand. Maybe up in the mountains, up in the hills. Maybe. When is the Halloween parade? Asks Adriana. I have no idea. I'm not sure. But I know it happens every year though. Anyway, friends and family. So Dunkin' Donuts has a location in or has this like high-end Dunkin' Donuts location in Korea. It's called Dunkin' Donut Brown, I believe. And over there, In addition to the 31 flavors they have here, they have additional 69 flavors, and they have organic ice cream at that location. And I believe there's only 2 in the world. And I know one is in Korea. Oh, not Dunkin' Donuts. My apologies. I don't know why I said Dunkin' Donuts. It's actually Baskin Robbins. Baskin Robbins Brown has 69 additional flavors in addition to the 31 they have in every store. That is at the Baskin Robbins Brown location. It's 100 flavors. And they have organic ice cream at that location. I know one is in Korea, but I have no idea where the second one is. I would like to assume maybe in Japan. I don't think it's in the United States though. I highly doubt it. Hello from Azerbaijan. Where in Azerbaijan? Baku? Most likely Baku, right? Could you guys look up where the other Baskin Robbins is? The Baskin Robbins Brown. I know one is in Korea, but I want to know where the second one is. And I think it's only 2 in the world. I think there's only 2 in the world. And those locations have 100 flavors with organic ice cream, and they're supposedly very fancy, high-end, and classy, with high class. Speaking of South Korea, do you guys know that in South Korea, to become a tattoo artist, you have to be a medical doctor? Did you know that? Not everybody can become a tattoo artist because they can do it or because they have the skills. You have to be a medical doctor in order to become a tattoo artist. Can you imagine? You go to medical school for so many years just to become a tattoo artist, or learn how to do tattoos and be a medical doctor at the same time. That's crazy, right? Anyway, another money shot for you guys. There you go. It's time to take a screenshot. I'm gonna stand here for a moment so you can enjoy it. Catherine McKay is saying, yep, knew that. Oh, you knew that? Oh, wow. I had no idea until maybe last year. Tio Linda Lopez from República Dominicana. All right, we're back to the rush hour right now. Jimmy is here too from Germany. Hello, hello. All right, I hope you guys took some screenshots. If I wasn't recording, I'd be taking pictures. But I have a good amount of pictures. I've taken some decent pictures in New York City in the rain and other times. Chris Leon is watching from China. We're in China. Lisa K. Oh, Lisa K is here. Lisa K. Biachum. Did I say that right? I never see you in live streams. Very nice seeing you. Only Baskin Robbins Brown is in Korea, unfortunately. Can't find a second one. Is only one? Huh, I thought it was 2. Interesting. So I guess just 1 in Korea and that's it? That's interesting. But yeah, look it up. Look at the location on Google and see how nice it is. Even the presentation, the decor, the selections, the variety, just everything is really, really, really nice. It's kind of like Starbucks Reserve and Roastery before ice cream. Right, Daisy Gonzalez is asking, how are you doing? How are you? I'm doing all right. Trying to make the best of each day. Trying to challenge every day or accept the challenges of each day as gracefully as possible. How are you doing? Wahid is watching from Tunisia. Where in Tunisia? Tunis? All right, friends, and this is the Madison Square Garden. This is where most of the games and the concerts in New York City happen. There we go. This is the entrance for the artists, the musicians, the actors. So you can see there's a lot of security, tour buses, coach buses, luxury buses, mini buses, everything. There's a lot of security here, as you can see. I would definitely go to Korea just to go to that spot. But of course, there's more to Korea than Baskin-Robbins Brown. Seoul, South Korea has some amazing coffee shops. I sometimes, watch barista competitions from different parts of the world once in a while, and there's a good number of them that come from South Korea and China as well. They do different kinds of art, they do different types of competition in terms of, preparing coffee quickly. Lots of things. All right, so back to about where we started, and then we're gonna switch gears and go to the other side now. Anyway, people are getting their hot dogs, some food, snacks, pretzels, water before going to the game or going back to the game. JP, what's going on? Do you work for JP Morgan?
No, we're not doing.
Are you related to JP Morgan? Are you affiliated with JP Morgan? Henry, have you tried Rosa's Pizza? I think you did, right? I think you've tried this place, right? Are you watching? Are you still here? I spent 4 days in South Korea. I was glad to see back in Japan while I lived there. Nice. What did you think of South Korea? Wait a minute. What is this? Riley Rose? Huh. Clothing store, I guess. Okay. Never seen this one before. Looks like a woman's clothing store. One of the things you can do in the winter, fall in New York City is get yourself some roasted chestnuts, peanuts, almonds, cashews, coconuts, or a mixed one. Adriana Rodriguez is saying, I tried the one in the corner. How was it? Was it good? Oh, bulgogi and kimchi, my friend. Bulgogi, rice bulgogi with beef. Oh, man. Delicious. Super delicious. Catherine McKay saying, saw things in South Korea that totally freaked me out. In terms of what? What kind of things? I mean, you don't have to be specific, but like what kind of things? And like just a general statement. Pizza wasn't very good, no? Okay. That's good to know. RK516 is saying, Rob, try Hawaiian pizza. Hawaiian pizza with pineapples? Oh, I don't know if I will ever try that. I've never tried it, but I don't know if I ever will. That just doesn't sound right. I don't know. I've never even thought about trying it, I gotta be honest. It's kind of like, when they put bacon on pastries, bacon on donuts, and it's just, I don't know. It just doesn't sound right. That's just my opinion, though. Oh, food choices. I heard. Yeah, one of my friends went there a couple of years ago, and yeah, he told me some things that I'd say that shook me. So I understand. I didn't expect it. I didn't expect that in South Korea, but yeah, he told me in detail. I was like, oh. Yeah, there's certain things that we think are normal that are not normal to the rest of the world, and there's certain things that are normal in other parts of the world and that are not normal to us, right? Like in certain parts of the Middle East and parts of Africa, they eat camels. I could never see myself eating camels. That's just like, no way. The same, with horses. There's different parts of the world that eat horses and so on. Anyways, I don't want to get into that rabbit hole of different types of cuisines. But yeah, there's certain things that seem normal to us and that are not normal, and vice versa. So. Yeah, I've learned to just observe, analyze, and walk away. But I am happy to let you know that yours truly has tried chocolate made with camel milk. Camel milk chocolate. I tried it and I thought it was good. I was very hesitant to try it at first because I'm very traditional when it comes to the types of meat that I eat. It's usually lamb, goat, chicken, and beef. I don't eat pork. I just can't stand the smell of it. Anyway, but I tried some goat milk. No, not goat milk. Camel milk chocolate. It was pretty good. But I've never tried camel milk though. No. I mean the camel meat. That is a no-no. The meat, no. But the milk with chocolate, thought it was all right. Not bad at all. Anyway. Mountain oysters. Oysters are good too. Oh yeah, I like oysters. It's not something that I crave, but it's pretty good. I think if it's done right, it would be amazing. All right, this shot right here goes to Preston, Clayton, Mighty Bull. There you go. Woo! This is a beauty right here, friends. Take this screenshot right here before it's too late. You guys are gonna love it. Magnus, this one is for you as well. Sally Cipio saying eat pork. Yeah, most of my friends eat pork as well. And some of my friends don't eat lamb, which I do. They find it stinky and, you know, just they think it just doesn't taste right. So, yeah, I guess we all have different choices, right? I honestly could not even stand the smell of pork in general, like bacon, pork meat, all that stuff. And then I have friends who cannot stand the aroma of lamb meat. I love lamb meat. I don't mind it. But yeah, if you're not used to it, I can see why. I can see how it could smell terrible or not as pleasant. Anyway, right now we are crossing the Avenue of the Americas, aka 6th Ave. That was a nice shot, right? Oh, Slow Carb Girl is here. Well, I guess we're not talking about carbs, we're talking about meat, so we're good, right? We're safe, right, Julie? Are we safe? Another beautiful shot of New York City here. Man, so today, I was so excited to walk in the rain because the weather app said that it was gonna rain, so I was excited to bring you guys a rain walk tonight, but unfortunately, as you can see, there's no rain. No rain at all, just a little bit of drizzle here and there, nothing more. Anyway. So friends and family, should we continue? Should we keep going? Or should we come back another day when it starts raining? What do you think? Anyway, friends and family, one of the hotels that I recommend in the city is Hilton Garden Inn. You have heard me mention this a couple of times. Hilton Garden Inns and Hampton Inns are my go-to hotels. I'm biased towards the Hiltons. I know them well. And right next to that Hilton Garden Inn is a Hampton Inn. And I do know a couple of these locations. I've been inside a couple of these hotels, so I would highly recommend it. In terms of price, they're not that expensive. And most of them are conveniently located in the middle of the city, making them accessible. Anyway, what do we have here? Hanba, it's a restaurant. It looks like a Korean restaurant. We might find some good bulgogi over here. Never looked into this restaurant right here. Hanbat restaurant. All right, let's see what they have. Oh, of course they have bulgogi. Bulgogi, gobdol. They have tofu, they have some vegetarian stuff, they have squid gobdol, they have bean sprout bulgogi gobdol, they have spicy pork kimchi gobdol, bulgogi tacos, Benjamin, that's Actually, I've never heard that before. That sounds good though. That sounds very good. You know what sounds good, Benjamin? Lamb tongue tacos or beef tongue tacos. Those are very, very good. If you haven't had a chance to try those, give them a try. Anyway, this apparently displays one of the world's 50 most delicious foods by CNN. Best healthy food? Really? Interesting. This is awesome. All right, so I guess maybe I'll give it a try one of these days and I can let you know. So the name of the place is Han Bot. You can do a combo. You can choose one main entree. You can choose one men stew. You can do kimchi. You can do sundubu. What is that? Tofu. Okay, that's tofu. And you can do beef with bone soup. Ah, soju. So soju, you can find soju in Japanese restaurants. That's where you'd find it. This is like mostly Korean food. So yeah, to find soju, you're gonna have to go to Ichiban or some other Japanese restaurants. Anyway, this is a hotel here, Kirby Hotel. Craft burgers. I've never tried this one. Maybe I'll give this a try as well one of these days. The name is Black Tap Craft Burger. Interesting. I never heard craft burger before. I guess we'll give it a try. All right, friends and family. Benjamin. Oh, I said beef tongue tacos or lamb tongue tacos. Have you tried those? Either one is pretty good. I don't trust anything from CNN. Let's at least give them the benefit of the doubt for food. Just for food, maybe for food. Judith Hinton is saying, just sent you PayPal donation, Rob. Thank you so much, Judith. We appreciate you as always. Thank you for being one of the loyal supporters of the channel and also supporting the channel as a moderator. Thank you so much, Judith Hinton. Thank you for the support. That being said, I also want to say thank you to Yoshiko from Japan. Thank you so much for the support via PayPal. And I also want to say thank you to Jared Hardaway for supporting the channel via Cash App. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. And I also want to say thank you to Zilfer Surfer, Magnus. Thank you so much. Thank you so much again, Magnus. Thank you for the support. Magnus is asking, are you near Pennsylvania Hotel? How many friends who stayed there? Oh, you have friends who stayed there? Yeah, so we passed Pennsylvania Hotel. Let me see, maybe we can go. Let's see how. All right, so that means we're gonna have to go back and make a little U-turn. So yeah, the Pennsylvania Hotel is right across from, close to Madison Square Garden. It's a very popular hotel. It was closed for some time for renovations because of COVID, and then they opened it, and then they closed it, and I think it's open now. I believe it's open. So there's a Hotel Pennsylvania and Pennsylvania Hotel. Let me show you one of them. And you guys know I am a loyal fan of CVS Pharmacy. It's more than a pharmacy, by the way. CVS is more than a pharmacy. Over here, you can get some household items. You can get your snacks, foods, all kinds of things. Let me show it to you really, really quickly. You can find a lot of stuff here. All right, so they're playing music here, so I can't stay here too long, but I just want to show you what it looks like anyways, what a market, what a little convenience store slash pharmacy type place looks like in the US. Ooh, these are one of my favorite things here. Joe Hernandez, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're okay from Florida. I hope you're watching right now or get to watch this later, and we're thinking of you. I hope you're safe. I hope you're doing okay. Anyway, this is where you can buy your chocolates, your Halloween stuff, decorations, water. I've shown you this place a few times, right? And also we have a lot of locations throughout the city, CVS locations, so this is not the only one. Especially in New York City, there's pretty much one CVS like every 2-3 blocks or something. Honestly, there's way too many of them. All right, so these days, a lot of banks, even at night, have security guards guarding the place throughout the night because these days, unfortunately, people end up sleeping inside ATM locations or inside banks, and people complained that they felt uncomfortable and safe, taking money out late at night when there's a few people is sleeping inside the banks. So now the banks. Oh, there's another Amazon office over here. Anyway. So now a lot of the banks are hiring security guards to guard ATM machines. Obviously not the ATM machines that are outside, but the ATM machines that are attached to the physical location of the banks. Anyway, this is Banana Republic Factory Store, not to be confused with Banana Republic. So this is like the outlet store of Banana Republic. As you guys know, back in the day, I used to work at Banana Republic. I used to be one of the salespeople, even though we didn't get any commission. No commission, but they still put a lot of pressure on us to sell stuff. So painful. Can you imagine doing sales stuff without any commission, but you're expected to hit certain quotas, certain numbers? But it was one of my first jobs. So I was like, I'll do it. I like talking to people anyway. I like making friends anyway. So it was a good experience. I ended up working a lot and I enjoyed it. But the pay was terrible. 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 Magnus, Zilfer Surfer. So we're going to Hotel Pennsylvania Hotel for you to show you where it is. I don't know if we're going to be able to get inside though. What's up, OT6? Greetings, greetings. Sadvinder Singh, greetings, greetings. You finally got the notification, huh? I remember you said you were not getting the notifications for the live streams. I'm glad you got it. I'm glad you got it. Anytime for Surfer, and guess what? We also have H&M over here near Herald Square, one of the biggest H&M locations in the city. A Swedish company, H&M. What does it stand for, Magnus? What does H&M stand for? Adriana Rodriguez is saying, Rob, you're good with people because you're very respectful. Thank you. I appreciate it. I do my best to be respectful. No need to be disrespectful, right? I mean, there's no reason to. Anyway, this is a Macy's. They still have the sign that says the world's largest store. No, it's not the world's largest store. It might be the biggest Macy's. Might be one of the biggest stores, but no. It's not the world's largest store. It was at some point, but not anymore. In any case, that is Macy's right there. Hens or Schmarties? Is that what it is? Thank you for that information, Magnus. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh. You can get yourself some falafel, some gyro, some shawarma. I worked at Macy's Herald Square one summer while home from college. Tough. Oh, summertime, I'm sure it was tough. Probably had to overwork yourself, right? Nicholas Prasad, greetings. Hello, hello. You know, believe it or not,
Yeah.
when I worked at Banana Republic, the managers usually put me in charge of angry customers. They're like, oh, you're very good with angry customers. You know, if an angry customer comes back, you know, wants to return an item, wants to argue, wants to do this, that, you know, you're good with it. So I had to deal with a lot of angry people, just literally just wanted to cuss us out and just angry. And I'm like, calm down. Life is too short. I knew how to, like, you know, connect with people even when they were angry about something very trivial, like a dress, like a short, you know, just something that's like so trivial. So I was put in charge of angry dealing, quote unquote, dealing with angry customers. So I had to deal with a lot of angry people. Be like, hey, Rob, go deal with that person. Go deal with that lady. But that didn't translate into, like, you know, a higher pay and, you know, more hours and benefits and things like that, unfortunately. Yes, I worked at Banana Republic back in the day, my friend. Back in the day, a long, long time ago, though. A few years back, when I was in college. Anyway, this is one of the newest places that we checked out the other day. American, Pakistani, Indian, Spanish food fusion. So you can find all kinds of foods here. You can find pizza. You can find some goat mutton curry. You can find some no pani puri though. No pani puri. And pizza, and what else? And some Caribbean foods from Dominican Republic, Colombia, Mexico. Not Mexico, sorry, just Colombia, Dominican Republic, and Puerto Rico. Wait a minute. OT Sinks, are you asking if Banana Republic is still in business? Absolutely. Oh yeah. It's owned by The Gap. The Gap owns Banana Republic. They own Old Navy. They own Athleta. They used to own, what is that shoe company?
Yeah, I'll talk to you soon.
Something Lime. But they sold it. It was not doing well. But in general, I mean, the company's not doing that well. So they're still around, but they're not doing that well. They are not doing that well, unfortunately. Wait a minute. Why am I going too far? Why am I going too far? Reese Baker is saying, is New York worth visiting? Absolutely. Of course. Absolutely. You must visit New York. My friend Magnus, it looks like it's still under some type of construction.
I've never been either. Yes, exactly.
Reese Baker wouldn't be doing what he's doing if he wasn't. As you can see, there's a lot of construction in the neighborhood. Wait a minute, what am I doing? Let me just cross that way, just a second. I saw food and got distracted. I saw Paris baguette. You know what I hate about places in New York and, just in general, restaurants, cafes, and bakeries, throughout the United States, is that they throw away food at the end of the day. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing in Canada, but a lot of these places, at the end of the day, before they close, whatever they don't sell, sometimes they donate it to charities, but a good amount of them, a good number of them, they just literally throw it away. Isn't that crazy? They throw away good food. Anyway. So this is Paris baguette right here. Paris baguette. There you go. Anyway, they have so many locations throughout the city, and unfortunately, they throw away food, which I hate. Anyway, Magnus, I don't forget about you. I just got distracted.
Why you just not answering your phone? Why are you gonna text me when you say you're gonna text me? Huh?
Sometimes you have to navigate between cars, but you got to do it very safely. Everybody's watching the game right now. I've asked, some cafes and bakeries, at least like my favorite ones, to at least put some of the items on sale, maybe for 50-60% off at the end of the day or something like that. But they're like, nope, we don't have that. We don't really do that, and we don't plan to do that. We're just gonna throw it out. I'm like, so would you mind just, at least, giving out some of it to the people in the neighborhood or something? And they're like, yeah, we do our best, to give away what we have, but it just depends on the person working on that day. Some people prefer to just throw it out. Some people prefer to give it to people in the neighborhood, or they would just, put it outside. But anyway. It's annoying. All right, my friend, it looks like it's under construction, so there's nothing we can see here, Magnus. It looks like it's all boarded up. I'm assuming they're doing some type of construction. I was hoping to see it, to give you a nice shot from here, but the entire block is boarded up. So maybe they're open and it's open on the other side, maybe. But yeah, from this side it looks like it's all boarded up. Nothing to see from here. Catherine, absolutely, absolutely. It should be illegal to throw away food. You know how much food we waste, especially in the US, Canada, the UK, Australia. I think Europeans in general are kind of at least better than we are, but still. We all waste so much food, man, and it's just painful. Anyway, Zilfer Surfer, anyway, and no problem, anytime. Anytime. All right, let's keep going this way. I don't know what's up with the hotel, Magnus. They did some renovation. Oh, they closed it for a long time, saying that they were doing renovations, and then they opened it up for a little bit and then closed it again. I think it's probably going to be sold to a new owner. But to be honest with you, Magnus, I would say if I had to choose, I would not choose Hotel Pennsylvania. I would not choose that one. I'm not a big fan of this location here. I'm not a big fan of this area. I know it's a national landmark. It's a historic hotel. Very charming, very nice. But I would rather go to either, I don't know, Hampton Inn, Hilton Garden Inn, or something. Something worth the money and the location. All right, this is a discount store here. A Lost Stop Depot. I don't know how discounted it is. Usually these type of places, they trick you into getting in, and once you get in, you end up buying a lot of items and end up paying a lot of money. Anyway, Christmas is almost here. Oh my goodness. Only a couple of weeks away from Christmas. Only a few weeks away from Christmas. I'm excited. I am super, super, super excited. Christmas is almost here. Can we substitute? Could we substitute? All right, so this is a coffee and bagel spot here. Never been into this one, never been inside this one, but it looks like a nice place, a very nice, decent place. Decent spot. Could we switch between Halloween and Christmas? Would that be better? Oh, 99-cent pizza. For those of you who mentioned about pizza and hot dog, there you go. Unfortunately, a lot of pizza shops that sell 99-cent pizza are not keeping those prices anymore. It's way more than 99 cents now, even though it shows 99 cents. You know, some places it's actually $1.50, sometimes $2. So it's not that easy to find a 99-cent slice anymore in New York. Cost of living has been going up. Prices have been going up, inflation, all that stuff is affecting prices. Judith is saying Hotel Pennsylvania is a shadow of its former self. That's a good point. True that. True that. RK516, how big is the slice? Not. I mean, it's still the same size. Although I'm not an expert on pizza, so I'm not sure if the size has changed. But one thing that I can tell you though is that at least comparing sizes of pastries that I used to eat before 2020 and after 2020 from the same places, one thing that I can tell you is that the sizes have shrunk. Definitely shrunk. And then when you point out that you know the size is not the same, they go like, really? Oh no, the size hasn't changed. It's the same. Oh no. We use the same batter, the same quantity. Nothing has changed. I'm like, I know the sizes. I know the sizes very well, like the back of my hand, like my name. So you can't fool me. You're like, oh. One of the significant differences that I've seen is specifically with bread. Oh man, the sizes are not the same, but they charge you higher than what they used to. Definitely higher than what they used to charge you. How you doing? Definitely higher than what they used to charge you. All right, one of my favorite spots for bomboloni, in general Italian pastry, is this place right here, Zappola. But at least these guys, what I like about them is that they put certain items on discount at the end of the day. So right before they close, some of their items are like 40, 50, I think up to like 50%, if I'm not mistaken. The name is Zappola Italian Bakery. For those of you bakery lovers. All right, let's say hello. How you doing, my friend? How's it going? Good. What time do you close these days? I thought you closed at 7.
No. Today we close 10.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Are you still doing the discount at the end of the day?
Yeah, but the discount is from 9 to 10.
9 to 10. And how much? What was the percentage amount off?
20%.
Oh, I used to think it was like 50.
Bombolonis,
Uh-huh.
croissants, focaccias, and things.
Only, right?
Yeah.
Okay, the rest of the stuff, I guess you keep it for the next day, or?
Yeah, usually this kind of.
Ah, okay, that one stays a little longer. You're the guy from Colombia, right? That I usually. Okay, that makes sense. I remember. Usually, you're wearing a mask, so.
Yeah.
But you remember me, right?
Yeah, sure.
Of course. I'm your loyal fan, loyal customer. Anyway, maybe I'll stop by afterwards later. Once I'm done, I'm like doing live right now. But I'm just like giving you guys a shout out. How's the focaccia? I've never tried your focaccia before. Is it good?
Yeah, it's very good. In special the hand cheese and pesto,
Uh-huh.
it's very good. Or this one is spinach and egg.
Spinach and egg.
Yeah.
Oh, no cheese? It doesn't have cheese?
Now, yeah, a little of cheese.
Ah,
but
okay.
Just a little.
I see. I don't eat cheese, so but I mean, even this one looks good. The focaccia looks. This one, like the olive one and the spinach one.
Yes, very good.
Awesome. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it.
Hello.
Oops. Thank you. All right, friends. That was the Pola Bakery.
It's chicken, tomato.
Registro Eccellenze Italiane. I guess they won some type of competition or something. 22, 23. Really?
And tomato.
Wow, that's way in advance.
Focaccia red.
Anyway,
We have
RK516. That's why I always say make sure to eat before you watch my channel. What's up, Dusty Cole? Drum roll, drum roll. How you doing, Dusty? Anyway, so this is a Pola Bakery. Also have some spaghetti, spinach ravioli, tortellini, gnocchi, all that good stuff. Let me show you what I like about them here. And they have a nice sitting area. Oh, this one looks amazing. I'm definitely up for some of that. This is very good, right? So yeah, their bombolonis in general, their pastries are really good. Their coffee is decent as well. They use Lavazza coffee. Lars Jorgensman from Germany, if you're watching. Check this place out. Anyway, they have cookies. They have bread. Yeah, I thought it was 50% off. I didn't know it was 20% off. For some reason, I thought it was 50% off. But at least, you know, they give you some, some type of discount, which I appreciate, you know, instead of throwing out food, you know. All right, my friends, so I'll be back around 9, okay? All right, thank you so much. All right, friends, I guess I'm going to have to be back around 9 because the bombolonis here are pretty good and I haven't had them for some time. Anyway, this is the place. And also, this is one place where you can find delicious panettone. Do you guys make panettone throughout the year or just for Christmas time, right? Around November, panettones?
It's only decoration.
I know, but like when do you start making it or selling it? When do you start?
Yeah, like 2 years ago.
No, I'm saying like this year, for instance, this season. You start in November or December?
In December.
In December. Oh, okay, so starting December 1st?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And you make it here, right?
Yeah,
Everything's in the house.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to check. Thank you, my friend. See you soon. All right, yeah, so if you like panettones, definitely worth visiting this place. And I'll show you a couple of places that have panettone when the Christmas season officially starts, which I cannot wait because Christmas is the best time in the world and any time in the year. Nothing like Christmas. Anyway. All right, friends, so I'm introducing you to a lot of places. I know some of the places are places that I've already mentioned, but we do have a lot of new people on the channel, people that are just subscribing. So I want to make sure they too are informed. Anyway, friends and family, as always, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. Let's see. We have 572 people. Let's keep it at, I don't know, 600 likes. Can we do that? Is that possible? Can we accomplish that today? Can we accomplish that? What's the tempo? What's the vibe like? Anyway, here is Uyghur. Do you pronounce it Uyghur or Uyghur? I've heard both. Anyway, there's Uyghur cuisine, Tangeri Tag. I've never had Uyghur cuisine, so maybe I'll give this a try. I'll put this on my list and I can let you know at another time. Uyghurs are an ethnic group in China. They've been coming up in the news often these days, so I'm not going to go into detail about that, but anyway, I've never had their food. See what I mean about New York? You get to travel to different parts of the world and try different cuisines from different parts of the world without actually traveling to those places. Look at that. And it's halal. This is awesome. Stir-fried lamb beef with spring onion. What? That's amazing. Love Brain Dead James. Thanks for the walk. Anytime, absolutely. So I think I'm probably gonna prioritize this place because they got everything that I like. They have lamb soup. They have lamb soup ravioli. They have lamb spiced meat. Oh my goodness. Hey, oh say, can you see the ground meat noodle? Unbelievable. All right, we're gonna give this a try. I don't know what time they close, but I'm certainly gonna try this one before the other places. Anyway, Yoshiko. And we also have some really kind of like Americanized sushi spots like this one. Maybe you should check them out whenever you visit New York. This is Beyond Sushi. I feel like this is more like Americanized sushi spot. They might have like California rolls or something. Yep, like I thought they do. They do. But you might get some soja over here. But usually, like, you can tell if it's an authentic place just looking at it from the outside. You can usually figure it out if it's authentic or not. And then right across over there, for the friends from Australia, we have Bluestone Lane, as you can see right across the street. We have a few of those throughout the city. Those are, Bluestone Lane is an Australian coffee shop, kind of like Starbucks, but it's not that great. Definitely better than Starbucks, but not as great. Not as delicious. It's more for the ambiance. Wait a minute, Yoshiko. Are you being honest? Are you just being nice, or are you being honest? Are you saying you like our sushi better than Japanese sushi style? How so? Interesting. And right across the street we have a new spot, Ao. It's an organic Japanese restaurant and also kosher. Gluten-free and kosher. Remember when I said in New York City you can find any type of food, whether you're vegan, whether you keep kosher, whether you keep halal, whether you're vegan, vegetarian, anything. We have everything here. 100%. Wow, that is surprising to me. Gotta be honest. That is very surprising. All right, and here we have another healthy spot, healthy food spot, healthy restaurant, fast food restaurant. That is Kava. Kava restaurant is where you can find some vegetarian food, some healthy food, and it is fast food. So all in one. If you want to eat healthy, very fast, go to Kava. Juntao Kao, thank you very much. Don't forget thumbs up to support Walk Right Fly here in Beijing. Say hi. Greetings to you, friends in Beijing. Hey, how you doing? See? Even kids love Walk Right Fly. That's how we like it. We gotta keep it PG. Bring all the family together for the family show. Where we keep it kosher and halal. The Orc Rock is saying DC area seems to have some decent New York style pizza. Oh, I did not know that. I know DC has a lot of Peruvian food, a decent amount of Indian restaurants, a lot of Ethiopian and Eritrean restaurants, quite a bit actually. What else? Some Chinese restaurants. In terms of food selection, I think DC is okay overall, right? But DC has some great coffee shops that I know very well. Some decent French and Italian bakeries as well. Not a whole lot. And again, you know, DC is very small. DC is very, very tiny compared to New York City. All right, and here comes Joe's Pizza as always. Joe's Pizza is always busy. Especially this location. Isn't that crazy? Like, middle of the week on a Wednesday, at this time, look at the line. And I did show you what it looks like on the weekend, right? Weekend is even way more than this. What time is it right now? I want to make sure I go to the store before 9:30, or actually before 10. Borat Sargdiev is saying Joe's is not good. That's what I heard. Some people say it's not that great. It's just hyped up. And then some people are like, oh, Joe's is the best. And some people are like, no, artichoke pizza is way better than Joe's Pizza. Don't even go to, you know, Joe's Pizza. It's just a hype. Also, I've heard that in terms of Joe's Pizza, it just depends on which location. Some Joe's locations are good, and apparently some are not. Because they do have a lot of locations throughout this city. It's not just this one. So I've heard different things. When I first started following YouTube, wait a minute, see, there's a lot of rats over here already. Look at those rats. See rats? There's like 20 rats running around over here. You guys want to know something crazy that's gonna blow your mind? You guys want to hear this? Are you ready? Is everybody ready to hear this? Akash from India. Where in India? Jeff Smith, greetings to you. This must be that specific location then. Yeah, so I think this location might be okay. Yeah, I'm vlogging.
I'm not in the vlog, am I?
Yeah, just say hi. Este pizza is good, artichoke pizza is good, Bravo pizza is good according to Henry and Renee. Bernard, so does that mean it's good? I don't eat cheese, I don't eat pizza, I rarely eat pizza, so does it mean it's okay, decent, or what does that mean? Jeff from North Carolina, greetings. Adriana Rodriguez, you thought Nightbot was the moderator? You're like, oh hey, hi, oh hey Nightbot, how are you doing? How's your night going? Right? You're like, how are you doing? And then Nightbot is not responding or says something ridiculous. Is that what happened? Ooh, Maserati. That was a Maserati. OT Sinks, yes, it's Azan. That was Azan, definitely. Definitely. All right, let's cross the street. There's still some tourists here. And yeah, if you want to come to New York City, I would honestly suggest October and November. And obviously during Christmas. But that's one, and then the second one would be in the spring. I'm not a big fan of summer in New York, not at all. Very humid, very hot, not as great. Oh, Marcia, what I was gonna say is in some parts of Africa, they train wild rats to detect TB. To detect TB on suspected patients. So they you know, rats in general have a very strong sense of smell. So they train these rats to detect TB, because you know, in certain parts of Africa they don't have the infrastructure, they don't have the funds, you know, to buy different lab equipment, especially in rural parts of Africa. Instead of, you know, buying multiple machines, what they do is they train these rats, wild rats, to detect TB. And they give them samples, like different types of blood samples, urine samples, and so on. And they can smell it and detect TB. TB is tuberculosis, the disease. So, yeah, isn't that crazy? I read about this many years ago, and I think it's a university in Belgium. They do it in collaboration with a university in Belgium. Of course, you know, German Shepherds are very expensive, right? You can't just breed German Shepherds and train. I mean, they could possibly train them to do that, to do the same thing, but German Shepherds are very expensive. But they can just catch wild rats. Jamie, TB is tuberculosis, the disease. Anyway, Clayton from Canada, if you're watching, lots and lots of Broadway shows happen in the theater district. So if you ever come to New York City, you're probably gonna end up in one of these halls and watch a show, a musical or something. Saying hello from Trinidad and Tobago, that's Andre from Trinidad and Tobago.
It's seriously our hotel.
Anyway, that's a fun fact for you all. See, some rats can be trained to do some good to society. And then you have the New York City rats that are doing some damage in the city. Anyway. RK516 is saying, how does the rat convey if it's TB? So they're trained, so they give them rewards every time. Oh, there's a California license plate. There we go. Bricio de Leon. Hello, hello. That's the first California license plate today. We haven't seen one until right now. So yeah, they train them very well. Kind of like, you know, they train dogs to detect, to sniff out cocaine and other types of drugs. Or illegal items and luggages and suitcases, or suitcases in general at the airport. So yeah, they train the rats the same way. Steinway and Sons. Yeah, but these wild rats that I'm talking about are pretty big. They're huge. Sometimes they even have leashes. They put leashes on them. And then just give them like lab samples. Are able to detect it. Oh, it smells good over here. What is it? Oh, there's some Indian food right across the street. There's a food cart. It's like, smells really good. Mulder, greetings. VRRB, greetings to you. Greetings, greetings. Hello, hello, hello. Professional rats, absolutely. They are tasked to help humans in difficult situations. Anyway, friends and family, if you haven't had a chance to give this video a thumbs up, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And of course, share it with a friend on Facebook. And, you know, if you do get a good amount of likes and shares, we might have another stream tomorrow night or possibly in 2 days. All right. And friends, if you do want to support the channel, there's a few ways you can do that. All the details on how to support the channel are in the description of this video or any of my recent videos. There's a few ways you can support the channel. Anyway, Alexander Theoridis, how are you doing? Liz McGuire saying, was wondering how Action Kid is with the horrible storm. Wait, there's a storm in Canada? No, he's not in Florida. He's in Canada right now. I think he's gonna be there for a couple more days too. So yeah, he escaped. He definitely escaped. Julie is saying, hi, I enjoyed watching your live stream. Thank you, thank you. That's good to hear. Inherent. No, I did not know that. Street Fighter is still on? Wow. I haven't seen any Street Fighter game for ages. Anyway, friends and family, I would like to say thank you so much, first of all, to all the mods. Thank you for being here. Thank you for supporting the channel. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I also would like to say thank you, big thanks to everybody who joined from different parts of the world. I appreciate all of you. Thank you so much. And of course, I would like to say a big thanks to everybody who supported the channel via Super Chats and PayPal and Cash App as well. I would like to say thank you to all of you. Thank you so much for continuously supporting the channel. Greetings to you, Henry. I thought you were here the whole time. Did you just join? I thought I saw you earlier. I thought I did. Am I going crazy? Am I? It's possible. It's possible. Life has been kicking my ass. It's possible. Anytime, friends. Oh, I'm using some non-kosher words these days, especially today. What's going on with me? Anyway, have a good one. Adriana Rodriguez. We just got on, but we'll watch the replay now. Awesome. Okay. I honestly thought I saw you earlier. I guess I'm wrong. I guess I was just seeing things. I don't know, imagining things. Peace and love. Thank you so much for the super chat. As always, peace and love. Thank you for the continued support. And thank you, Yoshiko, as well. Thank you for supporting the channel via PayPal. Thank you so much. I also would like to say thank you to Homer Grace Kang. Thank you so much for the support via PayPal. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. I also want to say thank you to Jared Hardaway. Thank you. And thank you to Judith and all our channel members. Thank you for continuously supporting the channel. Hopefully I will see you soon, but make sure our stat looks good so that we can find a marketing partner and go to different cities and bring more streams to you, to the wider audience around the world. Probably time for some coffee. Oh, not today. I chugged a lot of coffee earlier today. So anyway, thank you, Neil, as always. It's very nice seeing you, Neil. Have a good one. Stay safe, friends. Wherever you are, stay healthy, stay safe, and enjoy your day, your night, your evening, depending on where you are. Everybody, take care. Have a good one. See you soon. Signing off, friends. Have a good one.